Hello, today's episode starts the 15th season of Siege of Winterfell, although I didn't manage to actively participate in the start of the season from the second round. In this match, we had clearly defined goals 80,000 points and collecting as many anniversary altars as possible. Did we manage to achieve these goals? Watch the video to see for yourself. If you watched and read the previous season, my mission hasn't changed much. Control the left flank, with the first objective being the armory. That's why I'm running here. Interestingly, my team with Mango is as fast as the cavalry. The enemy was not going to make it easy for us, and we ended up facing a large numerical advantage. The fun in the West is in full swing, despite the enemy's almost threefold advantage. There are so many enemies for each of our units that no matter which way we turn, we still face the enemy, but this has a huge advantage. There's no point laughing here. With every passing moment, there are fewer and fewer of us, and reinforcements are arriving from far away. However, the speed at which the numbers on our side are falling clearly indicates that things are not going the way they would like, and the support is coming non-stop, which means...
I am reporting the capture of the armory. We will begin clearing out the remnants of enemy troops.
That's right. After fierce fighting, the armory was taken over. If we were going to achieve both of our goals, we had to keep pushing forward. The stronghold was our next target. Each building we captured brought us closer to victory. After taking over stronghold, it was time for outpost. Up, score, up. Every action has its result. We couldn't overdo it and spread our forces too much to defend all buildings, because fast, massed attacks could ruin our plans. And so it happened. Several units were pushing through the gap we had left by spreading our army too thin. The quickest way to cut him off was to relocate from the castle grounds, which I did. I guess he wasn't happy about this meeting. After relocating and removing a few of the closest units, I immediately set off to support the armory. A bit late, since the allies had almost eliminated the threat, but with honor nonetheless, and with fresh units only slightly battered by the warm-up. We had barely managed to get the situation under control at the armory when the enemies appeared behind us. Full throttle back. Well, quite a large group of enemies gathered here. However, it did not take us long to defeat them. Not quantity, but technique wins mass battles. Jealousy is an ugly emotion, but how can you not envy them for such treasures? Unfortunately, the fighting in the West was still ongoing, and it was impossible to get away for a short trip to the altars to collect anniversary gifts. The enemy was showing off his group attack skills, against which we had to act in almost every minute of the game. The opponent definitely did not want to give us the victory up to 80,000 points. The last resources of Winterfell, and the opponents threw themselves at the poor porter as if it was the beginning of the match. I myself rushed with the last of my strength with support, because the very limited time did not allow for the fun of dragging the sack back and forth. Fortunately, we managed to escort him safely, which ensured that we achieved both goals.
It was an interesting match. Unfortunately, Siege of Winterfell has its own rules, and you can't always fully enjoy the possibilities of your account. The fights for individual buildings, or even for resources from Winterfell, depend more on the number of participating troops than on the strength of individual accounts. However, this season is special. Why? Because it coincided with the 6th anniversary. The altars that appeared on the map provided temporary buffs, and also generated treasures that, when picked up, gave quite nice rewards. Of course, this required some skill in picking up, as well as being in the right place at the right time. In this match, we managed to fulfill both of our goals. We played well, and we won a lot of rewards. But what will happen in the upcoming matches? Nobody knew that at the time. Thank you for today, and see you soon.